guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making something very delicious, very yummy. I'm making bruschetta. It is an Italian dish and it's very delicious. I usually eat it as a snack or with pasta. Like I said, it's amazing. So let's get started with the ingredients. So for the ingredients, we're going to need tomatoes. I am using Roma tomatoes. And we're going to need bell peppers. Now you can just use regular green bell pepper, or you can just use one type of bell pepper. I'm going to be using 3 types of bell peppers. I'm using yellow sour ones, the red spicy ones, and the sweet orange ones, just to give it that nice yumminess, and also onions. And our other ingredients are going to be salt. We're going to need red chili flakes and oregano. Just put that to the side. And we're also going to be needing garlic. You can use any type of garlic bread you like. You can use regular bread with butter on it. That also tastes delicious. I am going to be using Texas garlic bread. That looks something like this. So I have preheated my oven to 395, and when it's done, I'll put in my garlic breads. Until then, let's prep the topping. The first thing we're going to do is cut up our onions. It's going to take a long time. You want to make sure that you're cutting it very small. Otherwise, if you get big bits of any vegetables, it's not going to taste good at all. It's going to taste very bad, especially if it's onions, because I know that I don't like the taste of onions. They just kind of ruin my entire mouth, and it's just terrible. So I like to chop them really tiny. I'm not even going to be putting a lot of onions because, like I said, I don't want them to overpower the bruschetta. I'm going to be chopping them very tiny. Now you make sure to be careful, because you don't want to cut your hands like I always do. I always cut my hands. So hopefully I can get through cutting the stuff without cutting my hands. You don't want to eat finger bruschetta. And then after we're done cutting this, we're also going to cut up the bell peppers. I'm not going to be putting a lot of onions because the onions are, like I said, they're not good. So that's all for the onions that I'm putting. Let's move on to the bell peppers. Make sure that you deseed it, like the seeds inside, you want to take it out properly. The seeds are really bad, like they taste terrible, unless you put them in pasta. It's just delicious in pasta. Like in bruschetta, it can just taste really bad because of the crispiness, and then the sauce and everything. It just makes the entire thing taste very bad. So I'm going to chop up our bell peppers. I'm not putting a lot of each type of bell pepper because, again, I'm using 3 types of bell peppers. So when we use a lot of types of bell peppers, if you just put a lot of one type, it'll just not make it look like there's a lot. So we're not going to do that. Just going to cut it up. So I've cut up all the bell peppers and the onions and the tomatoes, and they're all ready to go. The next thing we're just gonna do is transfer all the veggies in our bowl. So I'm just gonna do that right now and just put it all in, because we are gonna mix up our spices now and just make the actual filling for it, because we're not gonna be just putting this in. We need to mix it and add some stuff and things like that. Also, I have put in my garlic breads in the oven now, and they are ready to be toasted, and they're actually getting toasted in the oven right now. So we're just gonna put it all in. Bottom. So I've put it all in, and I think we're gonna add in our salt. The amount of salt obviously is up to you, to your taste. Same thing with the oregano and the chili flakes. I recommend a lot of oregano because that's what actually gives the taste to it. And then for the chili flakes, just up to you. You can also add in chili powder and any other type of chili that you like, or any other type of Italian seasoning you like. Maybe even the everything but bagel seasoning, you can also put that in. Any type of seasoning basically that you like. We're gonna mix it up, and boom, our topping is ready. Now on the garlic bread, I'm going to be adding some green sauce. You can use any type of sauce you want, any green sauce. You can use chili sauce, coriander, any type you want. People also sell these, and I'm sure they sell them in any stores and things like that. I actually have a homemade one, so I'm going to be using that with my topping and my garlic bread. So make sure to mash the toppings a little bit if you like it juicy with a fork or even your hands. And instead of using sauce, you can also use coriander chutney, which also works fine. So now that the garlic bread is ready, it's nice and toasted, and this is what the filling looks like, and this is the coriander chutney that we're using. We're just gonna go ahead and start assembling it. To assemble it, I'm gonna take some of the chutney and put it on the garlic bread and really spread it. Now the amount, obviously, of the topping and of the chutney really just depends on you. How do you like yours? Do you like yours very like saucy, or do you like yours kind of bland? Just depends on how you like it. So after I'm done spreading that out, I'm also gonna put a little bit of this topping on it. Obviously, it's kind of like very mashed because I mashed it earlier and I like it that way. If you don't like it, you can just leave it how it was, like no mashing, and that's it. This is what. So if you guys want, you guys can put cheese on it. It tastes super good with it too, but I don't want to. This is how I'm gonna end it. And let's take a bite. You guys, it is so good. I definitely recommend everyone to try this. It is very yummy. It's delicious. You should try it, and thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.